Hi guys, how are you? First of all, I hope you guys are all doing well. I want to say thank you guys so much for the support on all of my 4 last videos of me traveling to Utah, spending time with my grandparents, and then my recap video when I came back home. Those videos are really important to me. Family's very important to me, and I love my grandparents, and I'm really glad that I got to share that experience with you guys. So for the last couple days, I've been thinking, well, what video do I want to post on my channel? I want to do something different, but I also want to do something that is impactful and powerful and a topic that I really resonate with. And today's video is going to be about some of my experiences of getting bullied, and I really want to dig deep with you guys and just talk to you about the experiences that I went through and how I got impacted. I just really want to send a message to people who can connect to this and look at this and be like, damn, like that has happened to me before, or damn, like I was in that situation but I didn't know what to do. That's kind of what today's gonna be about. I want you guys to know that this is just a very serious topic. Bullying is a very serious topic, and it's something not to take lightly. So yeah, if you guys are not subscribed already, subscribe, join the Bren fam. I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to me. Thank you to everyone that has liked my videos, anyone that's commented, anyone that has personally messaged me. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. So actually growing up as a kid, I want to say since I was born, which is in 2000, until I was about 5 years old, I never really actually experienced getting bullied. You know, I was just a normal little boy growing up with my mom and dad. I never really was in school yet. I mean, I went to preschool and kindergarten, but you're so young at that age, you know, you're not enough to understand. But the first time that I ever encountered someone picking on me or teasing me, like in a very not funny way, was first grade. I lived in Utah when I was in first grade, and I went to this elementary school called Fillers Elementary. I remember when I first got there, I was the new kid. We moved there like in the middle of the school year, so obviously anybody that has been there the whole school year has made friends, whatever, you know, because they've had time. Obviously, if you've ever been a new kid, you know that it's really hard to fit in and make friends. And I remember that these 2 boys were hanging out, and I decided to walk up to them, and I remember instantly that they were like, "Why do you talk like that? Are you a girl?" And I remember being a 6-year-old kid and being like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't understand.
Like, I'm a boy, like, I'm a boy.
And obviously when you're 6 years old, you don't really understand the meaning behind when people say that. And I remember that was the first time that I've ever encountered someone teasing me or questioning my identity or questioning who I was as a person. So the next grade I'm gonna get into is 6th grade. 6th grade, hands down, had to be the worst year of my life, of going to school.
I got bullied to the max.
Kids were rude. I actually am gonna say that I went to school in Yucaipa, and I want to say this out there. I don't care if you guys live in Yucaipa, I don't care if you like Yucaipa, I don't care if you went to school in Yucaipa, but
Yucaipa is a terrible city, and it's a terrible school district.
They don't do anything. They don't do anything to prevent bullying. They don't do anything that benefits their students to be in a healthy atmosphere. I remember that my mom, my 6th grade year, had to go to the principal's office because I was getting teased and bullied and made fun of so badly that I didn't even want to go to school. And she actually had to go to the principal's office. And this was kind of the time that Facebook was becoming a really popular thing on the internet. You know, Instagram wasn't really famous yet. You know, Snapchat, Twitter, etc. Like, those weren't very, like, mainstream social medias yet. Facebook was the main app. And I was getting cyberbullied as well. But I remember when my mom went to go talk to the principal's office that I was getting bullied, cyberbullied, from the same people that I was getting bullied on campus. And I remember the principal saying, "Oh, there's nothing we can do." And to me, that is a topic that has always frustrated me. I definitely think, yeah, cyberbullying doesn't happen on campus, but it is still happening. Like, your students are going on social media and making fun of other people and putting them down, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, to me, that's just a topic that really frustrates me. I feel like if you have a student who goes to your school, you're a principal, and you have a student that goes to your school and is teasing another kid, even on social media, Shouldn't they say something about it to the other parents? Shouldn't they bring it up to them? She did nothing. Our principal at that time did nothing. She told my mom there was nothing she could do. Well, my mom was also like, well, what are you going to do about what's going on campus? Like, Brendan's getting teased on campus. He's coming home saying that these kids are saying things about him. Like, is there anything you're going to do about it?
And she's like, well, I haven't seen anything happen.
So pretty much she didn't do anything about it, which to me annoys the hell out of me. Like, if you're a principal, you should be doing some sort of action to prevent bullying from happening. So obviously it continued to happen. Kids were getting away with it. Kids were saying, are you a girl? Do you want to be a transgender? Are you gay? Do you like guys? Why do you dress like that? Why do you talk like that? You're ugly. Nobody likes you. Like, people said those things to me. And you guys gotta understand, like, I'm 11 years old. 11 years old. If you guys have ever experienced getting bullied as a kid, when you're 11, you're not a grown adult. You don't know how to handle certain things. You know, you're just a kid. And I remember being like, I'm not gay, like, I don't want to be a girl, like, I'm just being me, like, I don't understand why you guys are teasing me, why are you guys making fun of me, like, I'm just being me, and I'm just trying to be nice to you guys, and you're making fun of me. When I was 11 years old, I didn't know if I was gay or not. I haven't figured that out. If you guys didn't know, I didn't come out till I was 14, so I had no idea who I was yet, and my mom was always respectful of me coming out. She wanted me to figure it out on my own. She never told me, do you like guys? Or she never told me, you like guys, you're gay. Like, she never said those things. And I'm so glad that she allowed me to grow up and become the man that I am today and figure out who I wanted to be and who I like. So that's 6th grade. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting so fired up. I just get so mad because the UPLIFT district doesn't do anything. And they still don't do anything. I actually want to talk about a story really quick. I never personally knew this girl, but I saw on Facebook one day that this girl committed suicide. I'm gonna try not to get emotional. I didn't know this girl, but she went to the middle school I went to when I was living in UPLIFT before I moved to Huntington Beach and went to school there. And I remember reading the news article of what happened, and it pretty much said that she committed suicide. She was only 13 years old. 13, so young. And I remember that they said that she committed suicide because kids were making fun of her about her braces. She had braces, and kids made fun of her about braces. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like, kids are losing their lives because they're simply wearing braces. I'm wearing braces right now. And what's wrong with kids wearing braces? You know what I mean? Like, kids find the littlest things, and even adults are bullies. And people find the littlest things in other people to criticize them and put them down. But why? Why put people down when all you can do is just be nice and uplift them and spread positivity? I just don't understand.
That was a whole rant, so.
This video, I have never posted a video like this before. I'm very usually upbeat. I'm usually very positive. But this video, I just really wanted to talk about you guys to understand how bullying somebody really does impact them. So 7th grade, I remember I went to Mesa View, about the same school that the girl who committed suicide, unfortunately. I remember going to that school, and I obviously went to the same school. You know, UPLIFT is such a small town. I went to school with the same people I went to elementary school with. So obviously kids were still teasing me. And I remember one day I was in PE. I vividly remember this. I remember I was in PE, and these guys thought it'd be funny to make fun of me. I wasn't the buffest kid. I wasn't the tallest kid either. I was very short. I didn't start growing until like my sophomore year of high school. I was always very short. And I remember they thought that the most popular girl in school, I'm not going to say her name, but we're going to say Becca. So Becca was this very popular girl. Everybody liked Becca. Everybody thought she was the coolest girl ever. And they always wanted to hang out with her. Like, she was the cool girl. Like, you wanted to hang out with her in PE. She was that girl. And I remember the guys that were there thought it'd be funny to make fun of me and tell Becca to try to be nice to me for whatever reason. And I remember she came up to me, pretty much be fake. She was like, oh, you're so cute. You look like a really nice guy. Like, would you want to go out sometime? And obviously all the guys are like laughing in the background because they obviously told her to do that. To me, like, being 12 years old, I didn't understand, but I also was hurt, and I honestly ran off and cried because why? Like, why do people go out of their way to do that? You know what I mean? And then ninth grade, if you guys watched my coming out video, I did talk about how I came out and my voice was very high. I didn't hit puberty until like a very long age. Like, puberty really hit me. It took me a really long time until I hit puberty. I had a pretty high voice going through high school. People would say the things that I told you guys earlier, like, why do you talk like that? My biggest insecurity throughout my whole life was my voice and why I talked the way that I did. I had no idea. I didn't know why I talked like that. I just did. And I remember kids would just be like, why don't you talk deep? Like, why do you talk like that? Like, you're obviously faking. Like, you can't talk like that. And it's like, you can't tell somebody, like, you need to talk like this, or you shouldn't talk like that. And I remember this one kid, I'm not gonna mention his name, we're gonna call him Jacob. Jacob one time was like, do you want to be transgender? And, you know, I'm only 14, I just came out. I was getting into makeup at this time, and I was just figuring out who I was, but being a girl had never crossed my mind. And I honestly didn't know what to say. That hurt me. And I remember just throughout high school, at least the first 2 years of high school, kids teased me and said those comments kind of like what I went through in middle school. Now that I'm older, I don't let people's commentary get to me. I obviously have not gotten bullied anywhere. I haven't gotten bullied in years, but I have grown so much as a person, and I'm so proud of the man that I have become today. I would not be the man that I am today if I didn't experience these things, so in a way I am grateful that these experiences have turned me to be stronger. But I just want to say, you guys, if you ever get bullied, speak up. Don't let somebody get bullied. Speak up. Don't be a bystander. Because of that one girl who committed suicide because of simply wearing braces, because nobody spoke up for her. She lost her life so young, and I remember I sent my love to her and her family because nobody should ever have to experience that. Alrighty, you guys, I know that video was very dark. I know that video was me ranting. I just really wanted to send that message to you guys. Once again, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share it on social media, subscribe, join the Bren fam. We're definitely a family here. I know this video was dark, so if this is the first time you're ever watching a video of me, I'm sorry. My videos are not normally like this, I promise. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.